Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to take a look at Justice League Elite, Volume 1 and 2. Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I am your host, Brent, and today we're doing an overview of these two trade paperbacks. I said in the Final Crisis companion video, which I don't know if it's up now or it's coming out after, I haven't decided yet, but I've said, and I will say it again, always check the cheap bargain bins of your local comic book store. And also, if you're on travel or on vacation, check out a local comic book store. You never know what you're going to find there. And I found these two volumes in a local comic shop, and I picked them up immediately. Why? Because I remember reading, I think I read like the first half of this series, and it was awesome. So what is Justice League Elite? Well, many years ago in the early 2000s, you had a team on JLA, Joe Kelly and Doug Mahnke, who were doing the art following the Obsidian Age. They did some other stuff, and this also spins out of like Action Comics 775, which we'll get to. But really, it spins out of the events of Justice League 100. It's not even in this volume. What the hell? Here we go. All right. It comes out of Justice League 100, which I will show you here because it's a little bit better paper. Here we go. So let's go to the first volume, and we'll flip over this Justice League one. But anyway, so it's basically like this separate super team. There was a rift in the Justice League at the time, and the Flash kind of goes on both teams, and you see this is the adventures of this team. So on Joe Kelly's run on JLA, he introduced some new characters. Manitou over here. I think there was another girl that was on there as well. And it's just kind of the edgy version of the Justice League. So this book starts off with the wonderful, the classic, the all-time great story. I think this is Action 775, I believe. Let me check the back. Does it say on the back? Does not. Anyway, this is a fantastic story. This is where the Elite were birthed. And there's a whole animated movie that adapts this one storyline. It's drawn by Doug Mahnke. Fantastic stuff. Manchester Black is first introduced here. And it's really great. And it's about the greatness of Superman and why you don't really need to be violent. And then it kind of goes away for a little bit. And then you have here, I believe this is Justice League 100, Manchester Black comes back, and that's where we will jump over to this newer version. Again, you can see this is the older kind of newsprinty paper. This is a little bit yellowed to age, but it does have the story in here. Let's see if we can match up the pages or not. I'm not sure. But anyway, basically there's like a splinter in the Justice League, and they kind of go away. So Secret Files here. This has to do with like the two different teams and stuff like that. And then Ron Garney takes over on art, and Justice League Elite kind of goes off on its own. So the series ran for 12 issues back in, this might have been the 90s or like 2002 maybe. I want to say it was like 2002. But you have the Justice League, getting new people involved, kind of a Black Ops squad. You got Green Arrow and Flash on there to try and keep everybody in check. You got this character, I don't remember her name, but I remember it being kind of cool. So it's kind of an edgier version of the Justice League, and I believe they're going after bad guys and doing some badass stuff. Just kind of embracing maybe the imageness of it all. That was kind of present at the time. You had Authority coming out with Brian Hitch, who had done a run on Justice League a little bit before this came out. So you got some interesting things going on in here. And then you got Volume 2, which has the last couple of issues. I believe it's the last half. But this first volume is pretty thick because it's got JLA 100 and Action Comics 775 in it as well. But all this is drawn by Doug Mahnke. At the height of his... he's really great now, but this is the artwork that I grew up with that he was doing. So this is the artwork I love. And here's kind of a recap of what's going on. So you got The Flash, Cold Cast, Manitou Raven, Dawn, Green Arrow, Menagerie, Major Disaster, Kasumi, and Naif Al-Sheikh on the team. So I haven't read any of this stuff, so I don't want to page through it too much, but you just got a chance for some different bad guys, some different art, some different conflicts with characters. The people that you really do know is Manitou Raven. I think he came on on the Obsidian Age when Joe Kelly was writing it with Doug Monkey on the regular JLA book. So the fact that they kind of jump over to here and continue that storyline, I think it's really, really cool. So I'm excited to do a JLA reread and read it all the way through, and then jump over here to Justice League Elite after, I believe, JLA 100, because I don't think they ever meet back up. I think it just concludes in this storyline here. But yeah, really excited to do that. So keep a lookout years and years from now, maybe, when I do my JLA read-through for these. I got a bunch of these newer trades. I don't have Volume 5, so if anybody's got Volume 5 of these, let me know. But I have everything but that one. So looking forward to these. Again, this is one of these things that in the collections game, they don't include everything. Is this part of JLA? No. But it's a story that spins out of something in here that was set up by that writer, by Joe Kelly. So does it need its own newer trade? I think so. But just look at the logos, you know. This was the logo back in the day. And then they switched to this logo, and now they're on a completely different logo, which is, you know, more reminiscent of that one than this one. So that's how you can tell how old these books are. A, the paper quality, and what logo's on the front. I have some books with the even older logo on that one as well. So there you have it. So anyway, let me know down below what you guys think of Justice League Elite. Is it underrated? Is it favorite? Did you even know it existed? Let me know down below in the comments if you've read it and what you think of it. What am I in store for here? And we will see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.